ああ、よいしょ。うん、うん。はい。いやー、楽しみよ、これ。はい。同意する、同意する。同意する。ね、こっちだね。いや、どっちにしようかな。こっちかな。雰囲気出るし。やべえ、まだインストール終わってねえじゃん。なるほどね、そういうことか。ノーマルでしょ。
Does the color of the sky mean anything special to you? It does to me. A hell of a lot. When I close my eyes, the sky in my dreams is a deep, dark blue.
It's combustible.
Pilots have been in my family for 4 generations. Flying's in my DNA. Even so, my grandpa didn't want me joining the Air Force. He lost faith in the Ocean Air Defense the day my dad died in battle.
You know, Abby, I wish you could see what it's like up there. Cruising above the clouds, the dark blue of the stratosphere. Nothing beats being at the controls and seeing it from the cockpit. Look here.
Gramps tossed a magazine over to me with an article. Unmanned fighters are no longer a dream, it read. Pilots taking to the skies will soon be a distant memory.
結構いっぱい出てる
I
けど
don't
ね、
see
それ。
anything good coming from that.
Know what? Lying smack dab in the middle of the desert west of here, there's a bunch of planes from the last war. Some of them have been mothballed, but most of them are just rusted piles of junk waiting to be scrapped. Gramps was really good friends with the super there, so he got to take whatever he wanted, no questions asked. That's how we got the parts to build our own plane. Now, when I say we, I mean me, my grandpa, and his old war buddies. I cut my teeth working with those geezers. They taught me their skills, and some dirty jokes. But with their aging eyeballs and whatnot, I ended up having to do most of the work myself. I was at the airstrip doing some flight training when I saw it. A prototype drone. It wasn't much of a plane, more of a trash can with wings.
Laugh at it all you want, kid. But technology's always changing. If you don't keep up with it, it'll leave your ass behind.
It took 6 years and 8 months to get that engine running. And it took us another 1.5 years after that to finally get the balance of the airframe just right. I'd gone from being a little girl to, well, still a girl, just older. But now, I was all alone. Wherever the souls of my Gramps and his pals are flying, I hope it's peaceful. Then, finally, I was ready to break the sound barrier. All this plane could do was take off, accelerate, and fly up.
Oh. かっこいい。かっこいい。おわや。 やばない？わー、感動する。わ
So I flew up,
ー、わ
straight up, through the clouds, higher into the sky.
ー、いやー、感動すんなこれ。
Dark blue.
Dark blue。
I could almost touch it. Then I saw Osia's fighters. They were tailing something. A drone. They were going full out chasing that thing.
ジェシックスやってるかわかん
30 Gs
ないん
at
だよ
least. Damn,
そんな
I've
にわ
never
かん
seen
ない
anything move that fast.
ね。
It had a rose painted on it. The Erusian emblem. But that country's a whole continent away from here.
Right. You should have been my best with you, piece of junk. Should have built a return to...
Ah, エスコンっぽい。
Is everyone here?
あー、エスコンっぽい。
Settle down. I said
あー、
settle
エスコンバットっぽい。あ、こ
down.
れ
You've all been instrumental in helping to maintain peace in Usha as members of the International
hold on.
Union Peacekeeping Force. Until today. Earlier, our radar site informed us that a group of unidentified aircraft was approaching.
俺は
Communication systems went down immediately afterwards. We are led to conclude that they have
Ah.
attacked the site.
はいはい、そういうことね。
Here's your mission. It's
Here's your
possible
mission.
that the Usian ceasefire agreement has been broken for the first time in over a decade.
あ
As of today,
So
Fort
good.
Gray's Air Base Squadron of the IUPF has been put on high alert. All members who have been ordered to sortie, fly there immediately. Find the unidentified craft, then use your weapons to round them up and force them to land. If the hostiles counterattack, then you will... What the hell was that?
ー、やっちゃっていいんだな。
We're under attack. Numerous unidentified aircraft have burned overhead.
上、あ、
How's that possible?
来ちゃったじゃん。
The north has been bombed. Many injured.
あ、なに、そんな
Scramble. All units, take
めっ
off and
ちゃ
eliminate
スクランブル
the
やん。
unidentified craft attacking the base. This is not a drill.
いいよ、行こう、行こう。機体は何ですか？あー、いいね、この感じ。あー、とても良い。はいはいはい。勝手に承知。ブリーフィングで、あ、違う、ブリーフィングが、あー、ごめんごめん。もう一回確認だったね。出撃準備で、スタートミッション。あ、いいね。あー、どうしようかな。意外と選べるんだ。何これ。これさっきのやつかっこいいな。ファントムか、ファルコンね。しようかな。スピード速い方がやっぱ好きなんだけど、むずいからね。ファントムでいいか、普通に。へへ。サブウェポンね。対空空の話だよね、レオン。超過型。これ、あれか。どうしようかな。もう一旦これでいくか。待って、これ見して。いやー、いいね。いいよ。あー、いいよ。早くスホイが乗りたいんだよな。あ、とても良いっす。あ、とてもよ、あ、いや。勝手に承知。明治期。
Radar
Radar site's still silent. Scramble. Get those birds in the sky. We're sitting ducks. What's happening? Bombers incoming. Don't know how many.
Let's clear that runway. We don't got all day here.
Mage Squadron, head to runway. Column Squadron, take off. Link to Skykeeper.
あー、そんなとこからスタートするの？うわー、アホだって。はいはいはいはい。Thank you. どうしようかな。いつもこれでやってたっけ？こっちの方がぶっちゃけやりやすいんだよね。オッケーオッケーオッケー。こうか。あ、これでいいな。おーわお。あ、見失ってた。これね、三角でこれができるのが好きなんだよな。
Trigger, I'm your wingman. Fly with me now. That's what it means to be in an element.
へいへいへい、何してんの？イエーイ。いいっすね。いいえ。これレーダー切り替えなんて、あ、これか。はいはい。やべ、日本語にすればよかった。読めねえ。とりあえずターゲットから先に狙うのは筋って思いな。遅えな。もうちょっとフランカーだったらもっと早く飛べんのにな。了解。大丈夫か？こんなもんっすよ。次、はい、行くじゃん。あー、出てきたな。はい、あー、気持ちいい。あ、しかもこのビーチ、あれ、アフターバーナーとかってあれだっけ？別ゲーだっけ？どれでやるのが一番いいかな。これ正直見づらいんだよね。これもあんまり寂しいんだよね、この画面。正直やっぱこれかなってなるけど。あ、俺トリガーね、あれにしちゃってんのよ。そうだよ。ミッション内容聞いてなかった。おー、ちょっと待って。減速してからの。Fuck you. Hi, hi.
Skykeeper, this is Mage 1, over. Tally 2 bandits.
Copy that. It's a bomber and an escort.
Oh, their Trigger, settle down.
Mage 2, maintain your element with Mage 1. Do not break off. Mage 1, make sure he doesn't do anything stupid. Welcome. Golem 2, let's maintain element.
Copy that, Commander. I've got your 6 covered, sir.
いやー、やっぱ日本語再生にしてもよかったかな。
Column, Mage, 2 new enemy crews.
このノルマがよー、ファックしてやんよ。次。これよ。 見た。あ、まだ下の方にみんな。まあやってくれるんだろう。違う違う。あー、この BGM いいよね、やっぱ。これね、あ、今日。待てや。ミサイルの性能めっちゃ良くない？あ、外した？はい、お疲れ。はい、もう一発。お疲れ。いやっほー。あ、まだいいのかな。てめえ、俺にミサイル撃ち上がったん？落ちるだろ。ファッキュー。よし、次行こう。対空ミサイルにしてマルチロックのやつにしてくれよって話だよな、これ多分。あ？やりやがった。あれフレアってこっちも出せる？フレアって出せんのかな？イエーイ、ナイスシュー。フレアを出したいで。あ、倒した全員。倒したって。キン。
Good going, Mage 2. Flight commander looks like he's got what it takes. Let's slow down. It's just one sortie. Don't try to be a hero. I want you to make it back in one piece, you hear?
Yeah, I gotta side with the boss man on this.
Golem Squadron, this is HQ. Did you confirm any drones?
What's the deal with all the drones?
Golem 1, return to base and report for debriefing.
I am Princess Rosa Cosette Delise of the Kingdom of Erusia. Citizens of Erusia.
いや、これね。これですよ。これ本編みたいなとこあるある。うーんってなるんだ、これ。これ見たくてやってるみたいなとこあっかんな、ぶっちゃけ。
Bullshit. Mage 2, form up with Mage 1. All aircraft, let's do this. Golem Squadron.
Skykeeper. Take down all unidentified bombers. They don't have many escorts. They hit our radars hard in the last attack. Expect the worst and stay sharp.
Wilco. Trigger, I'm your
아,
wingman.
다 말한.
Fly with me now. That's what it means to be in an element. Bombers.
Confirmed down. Good job, Mage 2.
Not bad, Mage 2. Trigger, switch your radar. See? There it is. There, I'll just... You take him.
아, 네. っていうね。これはたまらんち。
We are currently assessing the damage to the base. We have confirmed that the aircraft carrier Albatross was sunk. We know the attacking bogies were from Erusia. International Union peacekeeping force bases all over the Yusian continent were attacked in the same way. The damage is severe. Many wars are lost by failing to recover. That means successfully retaliating was very important. You may have turned the tides of battle here. You have our thanks.
やっぱこれいいよね。毎回思うけど。このブリーフィング、これやっぱめっちゃ好きなんだよね。前からあるけど。どうやって倒したかみたいな。はい。OK です。わあ、まだ全然進んでねえじゃん。ネクストミッション。
As of 1 p.m. today, the Kingdom of Erusia has declared war on the Ocean Federation. As soon as the news broke out, enemy aircraft began bombing Ocean territory, causing widespread destruction. The Air Defense Force has released a statement saying this violent attack was carried out by drones. They speculate the drones were secretly transported to Osea in shipping containers and launched remotely. The Secretary of the Navy has stated that the enemy was targeting naval ports across the country. According to the Secretary, all of the nation's aircraft carriers, including one still under construction, sustained severe damage in the attacks. We have yet to hear back from the department as to the fate of Ocean carriers currently at sea. Hold on. I've just received breaking news. The International Space Elevator, which is being built in southern Yusia, has been seized by the Erusian army. Reports say former President Harling was touring the site at the time, but his current whereabouts are unknown. Our sources in government tell us it was Harling's policies regarding the space elevator that caused economic frictions in the area, and which ultimately led to this war. Located near Erusia, on the continent of Yusia, the space elevator has been under construction for some time now. The Executive Office of the Ocean Federation has declared a national state of emergency. They have ordered all its armed forces, including Yusian peacekeepers, to mobilize and make the necessary preparations to launch an immediate counterattack. Ladies and gentlemen, our country is officially at war. Stay tuned for further updates.
Breaking news from ENN. Osea launched an attack on the capital today, striking Farbanti from their aircraft carrier, the Kestrel II. After a brutal battle, the Erusian Air Force successfully repelled them. During the air raid, the Ocean Air Force fired missiles at the city and managed to shoot down a number of Erusian fighters. Some of the disabled planes then crashed into residential areas.
The world was screwed. 20 years ago, the Earth got slammed by an asteroid. Yusia was on the wrong side of the planet and got hit. Hard. Refugees swarmed the Erusian Republic, the biggest country on the continent, plunging it into chaos. They were desperate and started a war, one they had no hope of winning. That's the war my dad fought and died in. The biggest nations from 2 continents went head-to-head, and the so-called righteous Oceans struck the deal that ended it. They fancied themselves the only nation that could bring peace and stability to the world. even tried saving the Usians, still suffering from the disaster. That's how a space elevator, stretching way up into the sky, ended up being built in Usia, paid for by the Oceans. President Harling said he did it out of compassion for his fellow humans. But to the folks in Erusia, it looked like Osea was moving in to take over. Erusia went from being a republic back to being a kingdom. When they started this new war, they managed to get the drop on everyone. The second the declaration hit the news, Erusian forces took control of the space elevator without spilling a single drop of blood. President Harling was touring the elevator when it happened and disappeared. Then, while that was going on, the Erusian ships that were docked all around Osea released a swarm of drone fighters they had hidden on board in containers. No one thought they were capable of doing what they did that day. With pinpoint accuracy, they managed to take out everything that was military, and not a single civilian was hurt in the process. Osea pissed lots of people off with their huge military presence around the world. Erusia didn't have the same reach, but they could hit their targets faster and cleaner. And when all this was going down, I just so happened to be in my flying drag racer. In case you were wondering, yeah, I survived. I crashed in a bombed-out Ocean Air Force base, then got arrested for breaking wartime aviation laws or some crap. The world went from being at peace to being at war, all in the blink of an eye.
Princess Rosa Cassette Louise of the Kingdom of Erusia. Today, Ocean airstrikes have shattered the lives of countless Erusians. Their attacks practically leveled the school I went to. It is heartbreaking.
I was tried, found guilty, and stuffed into a cargo ship. For company, I had some court-martialed soldiers. And remember those mothballed planes I told you about before? They were loaded on the ship, too. We headed off down south for several days, and then swung east. That's how I got here. I was thousands of kilometers from Erusia, on the opposite side of the Usian continent. For a port, it was dull as hell. It had 3 rusty patrol boats, and the base? The fences were topped with razor wire, the tower had a searchlight and machine guns, and a truck with a gun turret was parked in front of the gate. Its gun was aimed at the yard. This was a prison. This place looked like a full-on base, but half the tanker trucks were just big balloons, and the runways weren't even paved, just painted on the dirt. The whole place was just one big fat lie. The only reason I was here is because they knew I'd restored a supersonic plane. They wanted me to make something out of the mothballed planes they brought, that they could park on the fake runway. Can you believe that shit? So, I tried to escape. They found out, and set the dogs on me.
Erusia has made a declaration to the Ocean Federation and all countries on the Usian continent stationing the IUN peacekeeping force that we are now at war. Right after the declaration was made, surprise attacks began around the continent that have inflicted major damage to our armed forces. Forces aligned with Erusia are currently appearing throughout Usia. The combination of these forces has overwhelmed the majority of the continent, and they are now encroaching on us in the east. Additionally, the multinational space elevator has been seized by the Erusian military. After the previous war, the space elevator became both a symbol of peace and a valuable asset in the fight against growing energy concerns. Whoever has control of it will have enormous influence over the entire continent. We cannot turn a blind eye to this critical situation. The Fort Gray's Air Base Squadron has been entered into the order of battle to reclaim the elevator as an advance element. First, you will attack all hostiles coming in the east of Schofield Plateau to stop any interference with the Allied ground troops. The enemy has deployed several vehicles equipped with anti-air radar along the roads. You are to destroy them. They should not pose much of a threat. However, there is a high likelihood that the attack will draw more enemy air support. If that happens, fight them off swiftly and establish air superiority.
Naるほど。ツンツンツンツンツン。まあ大体わかる。わかるだろう。あれがどこにあるのか教えてくれ。そこに最短のあれでいく。すごい系はこっちっすか。すごい系はこっちっすか。いたー、タルミネーターか。違う、なんだっけ、チルミナートって言うんだっけ。いた、フランカ。フランカ D E はどこだ。フランカー E はスパフォとフランカー B が一緒ぐらい。まあフランカー D を目指していきたいですね。オッケー。乗せてくれ、フランカー D ね。ちょっと分かりづらいな、これ。はいはい、分かった。ないのね、ダメなのね。OK。
Mage Squadron, sortie, ASAP.
行くぞー。
Current target is on rails, but there's still military vehicles and anti-air.
ちょっと待って。オプションでさ、ハイジーターン。ちょっとやっぱ日本語にすればよかったな的なことを思っちゃってるの。すげえ、ハットが見づれえんだよな。空が明るすぎて。それって前からこんなんだっけ？まあ、いっか。
But, any aircraft shot down could land in civilian territory.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days.
Caution. Pull up.
Do you have visual on the anti-air radar vehicles? They should be close.
Yep.
Fox 2.
Fox 2.
Target destroyed.
Intersect! Fire the AA! Complete our vehicle out of there!
It's
ってあんま好きじゃねえんだよな。
Target destroyed. 5 to go.
一回戻んなきゃ。
Get the fighters out there. Protect the radar vehicle.
They've got their anti-air guns aimed right at us.
It's their range. We're being attacked by enemy aircraft. We're using the containers now. Those weapons are meant for tactical flexibility.
あれ壊す。
Requesting permission to move the vehicle. We can't wait any longer.
マシンガンでいけねえかな。
Now.
ガンキューン。ででででで。
Target eliminated.
What? じゃあクラスター弾持ってくればよかったじゃんっていう話なんですよね。
Target is in range of guns. Target destroyed. 3 to go. Continue to engage at your discretion. Enemy interceptors inbound. Prepare to engage in 30 seconds.
Wilco, here they come. Take them down. Okay, recruits. Pay attention to who's on what side. The newest IFF is connected to our entire force via satellite.
Goodbye. Thank you.
Trust your radars.
2 targets remaining.
どっから来る
Radar was just
ど
about
っ
to
か
go
ら来る
online.
さあ
Ace was too far from Allied territory.
ギブサベン
Friendly down.
してはよ
Locked. It's chow time.
Trigger, there's 1 more to go. Target is in range of guns.
Missile evading.
Mage 2 locked.
They got it friendly.
まあ今日はここは許してやろう
Hostile on your tail. Box 2. Enemy has entered clouds. In pursuit. The engine evaded the attack.
That was the last radar vehicle. Great work. Radar vehicle's destroyed, but the interceptor shows no sign of retreating. Take it out. Continue with the mission. Crush as many as you can.
Enemy transport is taxiing.
On board Box 2.
Missile launched.
外した
Link to the radar vehicle. Launch manually.
やばい当たんねえわ当たるい
Write your manuals in a language we can understand.
いで
The clouds don't just affect your field of vision. They also mess with your HUD and radar. The Seekers can sometimes lose their lock-on to
出
their
る前
targets.
に
That's a
違
miss.
うあっちじゃないんだけど
All aircraft. Residential area is below you.
Evade that missile.
The enemy has a lock on you, Mage 2. Missile evaded.
Enemy has fled.
あ飛んでんの
Mage 2 walking. Missile connected.
That radar was just about to go online.
Enemy transport destroyed. There's more.
Missile evading.
うわいいな雲の中
Mage 2 missile away.
We aim over clear ground. School 3, head the bailout now.
Careful of ice
Zone
formation
1.
in the
Enemy will
clouds.
crash in a residential area.
Just worry
Goodbye.
about staying alive for now.
5 targets remaining.
あとどこあ飛ぶんじゃねえよ
Keep your mind focused.
あとは
All transports have been destroyed, but they carry it.
All right. This base is worth destroying. 3 targets remaining.
It didn't connect.
なら打ち上がったら もう一発。あれ来た。
Status report. Multiple bogies on radar. They're close. Wait, they're being launched. You're clear to engage. They're probably hostile.
Judging by the way they look and move, they gotta be neutralities. You spotted, clown. No doubt about it, we're dealing with UAVs. But that doesn't change a thing. Just think of them as somewhat clever decoys. Take them all down. These drones have great agility. All aircraft. You know what high G turns are, right? Use them. Nice. HQ, this is Golem 1. Bandits confirmed as UAVs. Repeat, bandits are drones.
High G turn.
Golem 1, that doesn't matter. Destroy all enemy
あ、
fighters
こんなん
and
あ
get
った
out.
だ。
It doesn't matter. He's saying the war could change in an instant. Get over it. Yeah, I just wish they'd give us a bit more warning. Bandits are in the clouds. Not getting away.
Fox 2, Fox 2.
Enemy UAV confirmed destroyed. Hell yeah.
すげえな。うんっていうね。
Three enemies to go.
お前人間乗ってねえからな。G なんて心配なんてねえしな。
I'm buying dinner for anyone who takes down an enemy.
怖えよな。
There's a bar I want to try.
You're doing good. Just two
へへ
more.
へじゃねえんだよ。雲。
One to go. Let's get through this without any casualties.
Crap. The aircraft is icing up. I'm getting a warning.
Get out of the clouds. The ice will melt.
雲から飛ぶ。危ねえ。持ってかれる。はえ。くっさいつ雲から出ろよ。
On target 6.
The enemy knows a few moves, but that's about it. Just chase them down and pull the trigger.
Nyerah. Sama kamu.
Running out of missiles. Missile launched.
全然当たんねえわ。 あ、当たった。よかった。
Enemy aircraft confirmed down.
The skies are clear. Nice work, everyone. Mission complete. RTB.
No casualties. We couldn't have done any better. Returning to base.
はい。
I don't know. Maybe the bandits we took down caused civilian casualties.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days. You shoot, someone gets killed. The guys in charge take care of the rest.
Current is on rails, but there's still military vehicles and anti-air weaponry. Destroy.
いや、面白い。
You've given us air superiority by destroying their radar. The first bit.
あ、インストールするまで待ってってよ。了解。今日はここまでかな。そしたらどうしようかな。日本語でやっちゃうかな。読めないもんな、正直。PSP とかだったら読めんだろうけど。とりあえず今日はこれぐらいで。なるほどな。インストールが完了してない。フリーミッションやろうよ。フリーフライト。敵は出現せずクリア条件もありません。さっきのやつハードでやってみてえな。わかんねえけどできるのが。勝手。でも装備があればいける。簡単にいけるんだけど、あれが足りないって言うんでしょ。いや、買えんのか。ちょっと待って。あれ、どこだっけ。装備ちゃん。どこかな。ここだから、この系列を買っていけばいいのか。じゃあ次に何、ミグになるの。次ミグになるのはちょっとやだな。まあいいけど。まあ可愛いからしっか。はい。OK。あ、違う。もう一回行って、こっちまで行けるかな。はい。近づいたよ。近づきましたよ。で、これを買いますよ。きたー。でもお金が足りないね。了解。フランカ乗りたいなー。でもなー。地道に稼いでいくしかねえか。まあね、いいんすよ。肉もまあ悪くない。まあそれ系列だからな。可変なんだっけ。可変じゃないよね。そうだよね。っていう感じか。OK。
明治隊、速やかに出撃せよ。
でもなんかやっぱ日本語だと違和感あんだよね。かといって戦闘中あの字幕見る余裕ないしね。 でもいつも英語だったじゃな。どうしよっかな。勝手に処置。あ、やっぱ速くなってんな。Fuck you, baby. Wow.
始まっちまったなトリガー。今のが戦争開始の合図だ。メイリス、ミサイル発射。注意、敵にロックオンされている。目標を破壊。残りあと5台。
いや、やっぱ日本語の方が分かりやすいわ。言うて。いっか。日本語でやっちゃうか。
引き続き各自判断で続行せよ。
ガッテン。
敵の迎撃だ。おおよそ30秒後にエンゲージ。おいでのスター。落とすのトリガー。シールド。
危ない。
最新世代の IFF は衛星経由で軍とつながっていて信頼性が高い。レーダーを信じろ。目標残り2。
あ、間違えた。グッドラー。
最後のレーダー車両を破壊。よくやった。レーダー車両は始末したが迎撃が撤退しない。全て片付けるんだ。引き続き作戦を続行せよ。
はいよ。
戦力は可能な限り叩くんだ。
敵の輸送機がタキシン中。
ミサイル発射。敵に後ろを取られているぞ。デッキに避けられたようだ。攻撃再開。車両から離れるんだ。違う。デッキが連動しない。手動さすか。設定をやり直せ。おい、戦争やどもに伝えてくれ。こっちが読める言葉でマニュアルをかけたな。
言うて当たんねえんだよな、これ。OK。鬼後ろ取られてるの。危ねえ。一回離れようでしょ。
後ろに食らいついてやったぞ。
タキ注意。真下に一貫の住宅がある。
ミサイルだ。最初の
Fuck you。さよなら。パッドの色が薄すぎて全然読めねえ。俺が早すぎた。あーでもやっぱこれぐらい早い方がいいね。
ミサイル発射。ミサイル命中。
オッケー。グッドライ。
撃墜した敵が住宅地に。
今は自分の命の心配をしろ。
ほんとそれ。
ターゲット残り攻撃せい。いいぞ。
当たんねえよなこれ。あーくそ。今はかっこよかったんじゃないの。あとめ俺のケツについてやがったらぶち殺してやるよ。くだってファッキュー。
敵を撃墜した上でその機体が民間施設に落ちないようにしろって。極限だぞそいつは。
射出準備完了。ロックボルト解除。いつでもどうぞ。よし、15メートル離れろ。UAV 射出用意。射出。
はいはいはいはい。
何が起きた？状況報告。不明機が複数出現。近いぞ。離陸、いや何かから射出された模様。交戦せよ。敵機である可能性が高い。あの戦闘機の機ミサイル発射。大きい。こいつら無人機じゃないのか。目がいいなクラウン。間違いない。UAV だ。だがやることは変わらん。ミサイル多少賢いってこんなものだと思え。前期撃ち落とすぞ。こいつは UAV は機動性が高い。前期ハイ G ターンをうまく使え。できるな。
はいよ。ああ、うっかわした。
ゴーレム1、その話はもういい。敵機を撃墜し、帰還せよ。
もういいだと。戦局は刻一刻と変わってるということか。ああ、俺たちの知らないところでな。敵の背後をもらったぞ。雲の中にも敵がいるぞ。
くす雲の中やられたらわかんねえよ。危ねえ。おお、かわしていった。よっしゃ、捕らえた。ファーク。了解。ファーク、ファーク、外した。外してなんかないって。当たった？当たってないね。くー。やべ、弾がなくなんなこれ。危ない。まだダメ。大丈夫です。はい、どうも。てめえだよ、最後は。ならワックしてやるよ。おおほー、いいっすね。
死んだ奴はいないな。作戦は大成功だ。基地に帰るぞ。
しかし追 躍した天気で民間人に被害が出た可能性があります。
しょうがねえよ、まあ。
それでこう言うんじゃない。これが今の戦争だ。
本当だ。
誰かが死ぬ。そっから先のことは政治家に任せよう。
楽しい。
今回の目標はレーダー車両だが、対空兵器や軍用車両も存在している。目標を破壊せよ。ただし HQ からは民間施設への損害は絶対これが今の戦争だ。明治隊、対空レーダー車両を確認できるか。君たちのすぐ近くにある。
めっちゃかっけえな。パカって開く。
メイス、目標を反撃しろ。対空射撃始め。レーダー車両を退避させろ。対空兵器の配備が間に合ってないんだ。始まっちまったバトルが。今のが戦争開始の合図だ。
オッケー。はあ、疲れる。
敵のレーダー車両を破壊し、航空優勢の獲得に成功した。これで機動エレベーター奪還任務の最初の障壁が消え去った。事後は他部隊と共同反撃作戦に向かう。機動エレベーターを奪い返そう。
いや、ミグ今まで毛嫌いしてたけど意外といいな。まだ 52% か。今日はこんなところだな、じゃあ。よし、明日また続きやろう。じゃあ今日はおやすみなさい。